Hi, I'm Ari. 3 months ago, I buried my husband of 35 years, and I thought that was going to be the hardest thing I'd ever face. Turns out, the worst was yet to come. It started innocently enough. My son Derek called me crying about how his landlord was selling their apartment building, and they needed a place to stay, just for a couple months, until they saved enough for a down payment. Being a mom, I couldn't say no. Mom, we really appreciate this. We'll be out of your hair before you know it. That's what Derek promised while he and Megan carried in what seemed like their entire apartment. The first week was fine. By week 2, Megan had rearranged my kitchen. "I hope you don't mind, but this setup is so much more efficient," she said when I came downstairs to find my 30-year-old organization system completely dismantled. Besides, those old mugs from Dad were taking up so much space. I put them in boxes in the garage. Those mugs were from my honeymoon. Week 3, they took over the master bedroom. "Mom, you don't really need all this space, and Megan's back has been killing her on that guest bed." I moved into the smaller bedroom without arguing. That's when the rules started. "We should probably coordinate shower schedules. Megan needs at least 45 minutes in the morning. Could you maybe not watch TV after 9? The sound carries up to our room." Our room. Not my room that I'd let them use. Our room. Yesterday, my best friend Vanessa stopped by for coffee. We sat at my kitchen table. Well, technically, we sat at the new bistro set Megan bought to replace my oak table because it was more modern. "Girl, what the hell is going on in here?" Vanessa whispered, looking around at my unrecognizable house. "This doesn't even look like your place anymore." "They're just making themselves comfortable until they find their own place," I said, not entirely believing it myself. "And how's that house hunt going?" Before I could answer, Derek walked in. He'd stopped knocking on doors weeks ago. "Hey, Vanessa. Didn't know you were coming over. Mom, we need to talk about the utilities. They're getting pretty high with the extra people here." "I'm paying the utilities, Derek, like I have for 30 years. "Yeah, but we should probably split them now that we're all living here together." Vanessa's eyebrows shot up. Later that night, Derek cornered me in the living room with some papers. "So Megan and I were thinking, since we're putting money into the house now and helping with bills, maybe we should formalize our arrangement." He slid some legal-looking documents across the coffee table. "What's this?" "Just adding our names to the deed. Makes sense since we're living here permanently now. Makes it easier for inheritance, too." "Permanently? You said this was temporary." "Mom, let's be realistic. You're alone now. You need us. And we need stability. This benefits everyone." I stared at the papers, my hands shaking. "I'd like some time to think about this." What's there to think about? It's a no-brainer. The truth hit me like a truck. This wasn't about helping them. This was a takeover. I put the papers down and looked Derek straight in the eye. "I'm not signing anything tonight. I need to think about this." "What's there to think about? We're family." "That's exactly why I'm not rushing into signing over the house I've owned for 30 years. The next morning, I came downstairs to find Megan hanging a large abstract painting where my wedding portrait used to be. "Where's my picture?" "Oh, it was so outdated. I put it somewhere safe. This brightens up the room, don't you think?" I found my wedding portrait shoved in the hall closet behind the vacuum cleaner. When I tried to rehang it, Derek walked in. "Mom, don't take down Megan's artwork. She spent all morning redecorating." "This is my house, Derek. My memories." "You're living in the past. Dad's gone. You need to move forward." Every day brought new changes. My photo albums disappeared. My favorite chair was moved to the garage. Megan painted the guest bathroom teal without asking. I started noticing other things too. The mail that used to sit untouched on the counter was now neatly stacked, but envelopes looked like they'd been opened and resealed. One afternoon, I was looking for a pen in the kitchen drawer when I found a bank statement. My bank statement, with highlighted withdrawals and a note in Derek's handwriting. "Mom spending too much on charity again." When my sister called about the family reunion, she said, "I already RSVP'd after talking to Derek. He mentioned you might be confused about the dates, so he's handling it." I hadn't been confused about anything. The breaking point came when I found Derek at my computer, logged into my email. What are you doing? Just checking something. Megan said she sent you an email about dinner tonight. So ask me to check my email. Don't do it yourself. Don't be so dramatic. Someone your age needs help with technology. I've been using email since before you were born. Later that night, Derek brought up the house papers again. This time, Megan sat beside him, her face all concerned sympathy. Mom, we've been thinking about your future, your security. By taking my house? By protecting you. What if you fall? What if you can't manage alone? I'm 58, not 98. Derek slid the papers toward me again. Just sign. It's what Dad would have wanted. That was it. Don't you dare tell me what your father would have wanted. Mom, be reasonable. No, I'm not signing. Derek stood up, towering over me. This is for your own good. You're being stubborn and selfish. Selfish? In my own home? If you don't sign these papers, you're choosing to be difficult. And if that's your attitude, then you're not welcome in this house until you change your mind. Megan gasped dramatically. Derek, maybe we should— No, she needs to hear this. Your choice, Mom. Sign or get out until you're ready to be reasonable. I stood up, hands shaking. This is my house. I'm not signing anything. Then pack a bag. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I called Vanessa. I need a place to stay. What happened? Derek just kicked me out of my own house. He did what? Girl, get over here right now. I packed a small suitcase while Derek and Megan watched from the doorway, arms crossed, like security guards. As I walked out the door of my own home, I heard Megan say, "She'll be back when she calms down." They had no idea who they were dealing with. Vanessa pulled me into a hug as I arrived at her doorstep with my single suitcase. That ungrateful brat kicked you out of your own house? We're calling Lucas right now. The next morning, my brother answered on the first ring. He did what? That house is 100% in your name, right? Yes. Frank and I paid it off 10 years ago. Then Derek has no legal standing. You could call the police and have him removed. I don't want to call the police on my own son. Well, he had no problem throwing his mother out. Come over tomorrow with your paperwork. While reviewing documents at Lucas's house, his phone rang. He put it on speaker. Mom, are you okay? It was my daughter, Olivia. I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be? Derek called yesterday really upset. He said you've been acting erratic, forgetting things. He thinks you might have early dementia, like Grandma. My heart sank. That's not what happened at all. Come see for yourself, Lucas told her. Right now. When Olivia arrived, I could see the doubt in her eyes. Mom, what's really going on? I explained everything. Derek and Megan moving in, monitoring my finances, trying to get me to sign over the house. That doesn't sound like Derek. Call your Aunt Susan. Ask if Derek told her I was getting confused about family events. Olivia stepped outside to make the call. When she returned, her expression had hardened. He told everyone in the family you were losing it. Lucas turned his laptop around. Look what I found. Emails from Derek canceling your lunch dates in your name. Fake social media posts about you needing time alone. He's been redirecting your mail to a P.O. box and accessing your bank accounts online. He was trying to make me look incompetent, I whispered. So no one would question him taking over. I believed him, Olivia said, eyes watering. Mom, I'm so sorry. We need to move fast, Lucas said. If he's willing to go this far, who knows what he'll try next. I want my house back. And you'll get it. But we need evidence of everything he's done. We developed a plan. Lucas would document the financial intrusions. Olivia would gather statements from family members, and Vanessa would photograph how they'd changed my house. What about the locks? Olivia asked. I smiled for the first time in days. Derek said I wasn't welcome until I changed my mind. Well, I've changed my mind all right. I've decided those locks need changing. 2 days later, Olivia texted me. Derek and Megan going to wine country this weekend. Left this morning, back Sunday night. Perfect timing. Saturday morning, Lucas, Vanessa, and I pulled up to my house. I took a deep breath before using my key one last time. I'll call the locksmith. Lucas said, already dialing. While waiting, we walked through the house. My kitchen had been completely redone. My bedroom was unrecognizable. They've been busy, Vanessa whispered, snapping photos. Look at all this. Brand new TV, sound system? Paid for with whose money? Lucas asked, examining a receipt left on the counter. Mine, I said, recognizing the credit card number. The locksmith arrived within the hour. All exterior doors? Every single one. And we need to document everything, Lucas instructed. The mail they've been keeping from you, the changes they've made, the finances. By evening, we had new locks, security cameras installed, and a mountain of evidence. We ordered pizza and waited. Sunday night, right on schedule, headlights swept across the living room windows. I stood up, suddenly nervous. We're right here with you, Olivia said, squeezing my hand. The doorbell rang. Then again, then pounding. Mom, open the door! Our keys aren't working! I took a deep breath and opened the door, staying firmly in the doorway. What's going on? Why'd you change the locks? Derek demanded, trying to push past me. This is my house. You're not welcome here anymore. Megan stepped forward. You can't do this. We live here. Actually, she can, Lucas said, appearing behind me. This property belongs solely to Ari. You have no legal right to be here. Who the hell asked you? Mom, what is this? This is me reclaiming my home, the home you tried to steal from me. That's ridiculous. We were trying to help you. By telling everyone I have dementia? I pulled out my phone. I have the voicemails you left with my doctor, my friends, my family. Derek's face flushed. I'll sue you. You can't just throw us out. Lucas stepped forward. On what grounds? We have evidence of financial exploitation, mail theft, slander, and attempted coercion. Want to explain that to a judge? Olivia appeared in the doorway. I trusted you, Derek. You lied to me, to everyone. Olivia, you don't understand. I understand perfectly. You told me Mom was losing her mind. You told the whole family she couldn't take care of herself. You were trying to take everything from her. We're family. You deserve to be arrested, Vanessa cut in. But Ari's being nicer than I would. Your things are packed, I said firmly. They're in the garage. Take them and leave. Where are we supposed to go? Megan whined. That's not my problem. You have until tomorrow to collect your belongings. Anything left will be donated. You'll regret this, Derek snarled. When you're old and alone, you'll regret this. I'm not alone, I said, looking at my brother, my daughter, and my best friend standing beside me. I never was. Word spread quickly. Derek and Megan tried telling their version, but the evidence was overwhelming. My family, my friends, they all knew the truth now. That night, sitting in my reclaimed living room, Olivia brought me a cup of tea. I'm putting those family photos back up tomorrow, I said. Need help redecorating? I think I'll take my time, do it exactly how I want it. For the first time in months, I slept peacefully in my own bed, in my own house, with my own rules. No one telling me what to do, no one making me feel small. Sometimes family isn't who you expect. Sometimes it's who stands beside you when you finally stand up for yourself. What would you have done in Ari's situation? Would you have called the police on your own child who tried to steal your home? Or was changing the locks the right move? Where do you draw the line between family loyalty and self-protection? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this revenge story of standing up to toxic family members, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories just like this one. Your support helps our channel grow, and we'd love to hear your opinions.